And so that was the first thing, an elevated view of self. The other thing I see is a prayerlessness. We don't see this in our text, but if you were to read right after our text, they go into the Gethsemane or the Mount of Olives, and Jesus tells them, watch and pray, and what do? They fall asleep. He does it 3 different times. And this may be reaching a little bit, but I believe that Peter's self-confidence, his elevated view of self, led him to have a prayerless heart. His proud heart led him to have a prayerless heart. And that happens all the time with us as well. When you're operating in the flesh, this is kind of a churchy way of saying it, but when you're operating in your life like, I've got everything under control, I can do this, I won't fail, I won't fall, that almost always leads you to a place of prayerlessness, because if you've got everything under control, then why would you need to pray? If you can do it all by yourself, then why would you need to abide in the vine? Why would you believe that apart from him I can do nothing when I can do everything I need to do apart from him? You would never say that out loud, but we can sometimes live our lives in that way, and that leads to a prayerless heart, and a prayerless heart will almost always lead you to a place of sin. It's that kind of rejection of spending time with the Lord daily, unhurried, undistracted time with the Lord. You keep that up, that kind of lifestyle, you'll find yourself growing very dry spiritually. And as you grow dry spiritually, you'll be putting yourself in situations where you're dangerously close to denying the Lord, sinning against God, doing things you thought you would never do, all because, not overnight, but all because over a couple of months, maybe years, you just quit spending time with the Lord, and then it happens.